Greetings, sir and sirettes, and welcome for the very first time to Monster Train with me, Lathrix, and of course, welcome to a game I just really wanted to play today. It's currently 3 AM and I'm in the mood to destroy things with the power of demons. So Monster Train, my fiancé once described this as Slay the Spire with demons. It is a fantastic game. I just kind of forgot about it for a while. The DLC is out now, The Last Divinity. It's been out for a short while, and I'm just going to be playing a run of this and trying to explain the game as I go, because honestly, I do adore this. It's just been really a long time since I played it last. We are here to reignite hell. We have the last pyre of hell being defended by our lovely train here. The forces of heaven are going to try and stop us. They're going to attack us with the winged and the clipped and all sorts of other clans to try and destroy us, and we simply have to fight boss after boss and waves of enemies in order to get to the end. So similar to Slay the Spire, we start off with a deck, we have to try and remove all the bad cards from the deck, add stronger cards, and unlike Slay the Spire, we have minions we can play. It's a little bit confusing to begin with, but I'll try and explain it as we go, and with that, let's start a new run. So what we're going to be doing, first of all, is choosing our clans. There are 6 clans in total, 3 of them are currently locked for me because, again, haven't been playing this all that much, and we are going to go with the Awoken, these lovely grassy people here, which have healing spells, and Cultivate, which increases stats when you heal, and all sorts of stuff like that, and as our secondary clan, we're going with the Hellhorned, which are the more classic redskin demons. We're going to be plants today, because plants can be scary when they have a face. Now, we do have the Covenant system down here, which we're not going to activate. This is essentially a Ascension system, in that every time you beat it, you can unlock the next level of Covenant. This will increase the difficulty by adding modifiers to the run. Because I'm still relearning the game, we're going to stick with Covenant disabled. I don't have the brain capacity at the moment to deal with all that. Although, if you do activate the Covenant, this also activates a lot of the DLC stuff. The Last Divinity, which we're not really going to look at today. We're mostly looking at the base game, because I still need to unlock a load of stuff. My fiance's been playing this a lot recently, and is probably going to laugh at me for how bad we're going to do. The third clan we currently have unlocked is the Stygian Guard, and we have 1 out of 2 of the champions. And we're about to actually unlock the secondary champion of both the Awoken and the Hellhorned, so hopefully we can get that today. Either way, let's depart and begin our journey to reignite hell. Without the Covenant system as well, this is essentially as easy as the game will get, which will be good for me explaining things. Seraph the Diligent. So this is our final boss. In fact, it shows all 3 of the main bosses throughout the run. You can also check the map. We have essentially mini-bosses, then we have the big bosses here, so we have the Professor, then the next big boss is the Wings of Light, Fel, and then finally we have Seraph the Diligent. And we have different choices we can make on the way, essentially a path system, again, similar to Slay the Spire, but there's a lot more to it than just that. I've just thought if we do a full run of this, it's going to take quite a while, but expect it to be a long video. So, with the Diligent, what's their effect? The end is near, the great traitor will devour your spells. You better bring more of them if you hope to succeed. The first spell card played each turn gets Consume. Consume simply means rather than going into the discard pile, so it keeps on coming back to your hand, it's removed for that round, for that fight, for that battle. So we do kind of want a lot of extra stuff that we can cast. So a bloated deck might do better versus Mr. Diligent over here. Essentially, the final boss is always Seraph the something, and they have different effects. Okay, so let's begin. Here's our little train. So to begin with, we can upgrade our champion. Bristling, giving it spikes, which means when someone attacks it, they take damage back. As you can see, she currently has 0 attack. Or Cultivating. I have not seen this one before. Cultivate increases attack and health of the friendly unit with the lowest health by the Cultivate value, and Revenge is when damaged again. So, every time she's hit, she will add attack and health to the lowest health minion on that floor. There are 3 floors we can act on in the train. And every turn we draw an extra card. I quite like that. It might be difficult though because, well, it means our hero can't attack at all to begin with. But I'm going to go with that because it seems interesting. And for our artifact, at the start of battle, draw until you have 10 cards. Oh, I love that. When played, your champion gains plus 50% attack, is worthless because she has 0 attack. So we're going to go with Lost Luggage. So on our first turn, we're going to have a full hand to play with, which means we're probably going to get the cards we actually need. Foot Soldiers of the Disciples of Seraph. So here's the boss, Chains the Sighted. That's Scourges. We have these Foot Soldiers, and we have these Protectors. These are going to be the main things we see. If we add this trial, it will increase their armor, but we get an extra unit at the end to choose from. I'm not confident enough that we're going to be able to do enough damage, and I want to be able to kill these Foot Soldiers with these little torch spells, so I'm not going to do that because I'm not confident in my own abilities. Okay, I'm going to put the hero on the top. And let's talk about the game then. So as you can see, the enemies always enter here at the bottom right unless something is going on, like a boss effect, and they will go up every turn until they get to the pyre, and then they will fight the pyre to try and destroy it. We have all these cards. Minion cards can be placed down like this, which is what I want to do because revenge. Ooh, I just thought, can I do this? That's interesting. I can burn my own hero to add stats to the train steward behind her. That's interesting. Okay, so that was my first turn. I killed off the damaging one. This one can't actually do any damage, so I'm just going to ignore it. And a collector, this lovely little cherub who's trying to steal our stuff. No more. So that's how we're doing this. I wanted the hero at the top because it gives me time to start adding heals to her and everything else. Okay, I'm going to do that. I'm just going to let that go through. I'm going to stack up the steward behind. Is this a smart thing to do? I don't think it is. Don't care. I've never thought about doing that, so that's a really interesting thing with revenge. Because I always thought it was when they're struck. As you can see, that one can't actually attack the pyre, so it's not really a problem. Here's the boss. Oh, you're going to add a curse to me every turn, so me putting my hero at the top was actually a bad idea. See? I'm learning. I'm evolving. Either way, you're going to survive this, which is kind of annoying, so I should have really burnt you as well. So, yeah, lots of mistakes being made. If you were here for good gameplay, you are very much in the wrong place. I'm here because I've just recorded something else, and I want to unwind. So here's the curse. If we don't purge it, we'll take 3 damage, so I'm going to remove that. Okay, you do... Here's something interesting. You deal 4 damage, which means if I heal you to full, now you're going to regenerate at the end of the turn. That's why it's now 30. Okay. Yeah, because what's going on here is you'll deal 4 damage, you'll heal 1 to go back to 5, which means the next attack won't actually kill you. I love the extra draw coming from the effect of our hero, though. I feel like our hero won't be the main unit. It's going to speed things up a bit. Adds the curse. We should win this because it's going to take way too long to get through our champion here. Oh, and of course, every time he attacks, it's buffing up our minion there. Yeah, should have put the hero further down. It would have been attacked more, which means we could have gave more stats. Ooh, we can give spikes to her. That would make her really nasty. And attack. Restore 10 health to a friendly unit. Deal damage to the front unit. Equal to 5 times the amount. Okay, I like that. But I really like the idea of giving her spikes, so let's do that. And with you, Molting Imp, deal 5 damage to enemy units. I like that, plus you're basically just a meat shield with just 1 health to just take a hit. Piercing, deal 5 damage twice, and deal 2x damage to enemy units, so that's 2 times how much we pay. I kind of like the Imp, actually. I do like the Imp. So now we get the choice between a Hellhorned unit and a Woken unit. We can upgrade our units, or we can upgrade a spell. I do like the idea of upgrading Sharpen to make it cheaper, because currently it's very expensive. But I do kind of want a better unit than our current hero. And I do like the Awoken's units. That's interesting. Summon gains 60 max health. Rejuvenate gains spikes 3. So every time you heal this one, it gains 3 spikes permanently for that fight. I don't know. I kind of think the Wilting Sapwood might be the better option here, just for more energy, but especially since we're drawing extra with our hero. But I love the idea of this one. Yeah, let's go with the Thorn Hollow. And that's what I wanted. Multi-strike, which means this one will now attack twice each turn, which means we're probably going to try and give that one the spikes and the extra attack. And I'm going to remove one of my torches, I think. Since the Train Stewards, although they're not great, once you play them, they're gone for that battle. Oh, but I do need the extra stuff, though, for the final boss. I'll leave it for now, because that's expensive. Let's go into the next boss. The Barb Disciples. So we have the Conduit Redirector here, who'll add spikes to units. We have more Protectors, and we have the Last Knight of the Disciples. Is it worth giving them spikes for a bit of gold? I'm going to say no, because I actually want to just get to the end boss. I don't mind losing to it. I just want to get to the end boss in this run. So this time, you go on the bottom. I'm going to put you on the top, because I want to stack you with healing for later as the final defender. Let's do Torch here, that'll work. But, yeah, sure. Torch. Let's do it there. And that's it. Apparently he fought in Armageddon. Well done. Gonna torch you, giving me a bit of extra gold. I'm gonna just add thorns to you. Ah, see, it's too expensive. So what I want to do is start healing this one at the top to start getting his thorns up. But I love the idea of that now because it means the back one is gonna die. There we are. It also means her thorns effect was completely useless because they died before they had a chance to actually be hit. I do love that though. Getting 3 thorns just for being healed in such a high max health. I do love the Thorned Hollow, and I might try and build around this unit instead, because I like the idea of them just hitting themselves to death. It amuses me somewhat. Imp time! Well done, Imp. Yeah, and we win. Easiest mode, and these are the early stages anyway, little mini bosses. And as I didn't mention earlier, the bosses have Relentless, which means they keep on fighting on the same floor, which the minions don't. The minions just move on forward. Okay, now I'm tempted by things like this, just because we do have the end boss stealing spells. I also kind of like the idea of Glimmer here. 2 damage and heals for 2. If we upgrade that with some spell damage, that'd be amazing for our Thorn Boy. Yeah, I am going to stock up on cards. Normally I'd try and be a bit smaller with the deck, but since we're fighting the enemy we're fighting, I'm going to stock up on a lot of cards. As I skip a card there. Hellvent, duplicate any card except for your champion. Ooh. Is any card we want 2 of? And we could have 2 Thorned Hollows because they have multi-strike. They're just a very strong minion to put down. It's a shame I haven't upgraded anything yet, because that would be amazing. And we have another chance for an Awoken unit, but I don't think I really need that. Especially if we duplicate. Or here, we can get an artifact, heal up, and either way we get the Caverns. I don't know which one of these 2 is the correct choice. Okay, so there's a good card. So that one will go behind our champion. It comes with multi-strike too, so it's already hitting 3 times. So every time it's cultivated, giving it +1 attack, it's actually going to be hitting 3 times harder. So it's going to be hitting for 3 extra, I should say. And then I am going to duplicate one of the thorns, fellas. And remember, our hero is going to allow us to draw more. So what I want is more 0-cost cards, and I'm going to keep on trying to upgrade the Sentient to draw more. I'm hoping that's how it upgrades, by the way. So this is one of the random events. We have a Merchant, so a random consumable Hellhorned, Awoken, or... let's go with Awoken, so our current one. Regen 5, actually not too bad. Because if I add that to one of my spiky boys, they will continue to heal for a while, so yeah, sure. And that's it, so you get a decent card there, one of the rarer ones. And now we fight the Professor. Enemy units deal 1 damage to the front unit on... Oh, that's going to be great with our hero. Constant cult of... Because that 1 damage is equal to the buff it's going to give. So our hero should definitely go on the bottom. It wants to be hit as much as possible. So, we go there. I am going to... it's only 12. But at the same time, I don't like the fact they're going to deal so much damage to me. And these 2 won't even die anyway, so I should really kill these 2, let that one live, that one hit twice, these 2 will hit once then. Sure. I'll put down one of my Thorned Hollows. And damage to you. Oh, that's wonderful. damage to you. And I'll leave it, since I wanted you alive. Could have also used the imp, that would have killed them all, but again, that's perfect. Especially once I add the animus behind her to get really buffed up. There we are. I'm just going to pop on a heal to you. If that's on the heal you twice, your thorns are much higher. And you can heal the damage from this bomb he just put down. Kinda want to add thorns to the sentient just to kill these little ones. But that's fine, you'll deal with anything that survives. Yeah, that animus is going to be very strong very quickly. You're not going to kill my spiky boy, are you? You would. That's why I'm doing this. Glimmer. Saves the day. Can add the big heal to you. Start healing you up. Yeah, need more zero cost cards. We're drawing so much. Gonna speed it up a little bit. The animations can be a little bit extreme when it's sped up, but kind of need it right now. Okay, that's annoying. Currently you're going to die, but if I do this, then that. There we go. Need to start focusing some heals on her now. She's taking way too much damage, but there's only 2 more waves remaining if we can just keep it up for a little bit longer. She's kind of healing herself as well. Once her health's low enough, the heals are now kind of hitting her. Okay, we're definitely going to win this one now. Though the champion may die, the animus is very strong, and we should... should I heal her? No, it's going to hit for 8. So actually, yes, I should heal for once, and maybe add spikes, or extra damage to the one behind. There we go. It's okay if our champion dies, that doesn't really matter, because it's only if the pyre is destroyed if you lose. Could have played that one a lot better, and I'm noticing a lot of the mistakes. Again, it's very late, I haven't played for a while. Love that unit so much, the Spike Boy. Spreading Spores, apply regen 2 and spikes 2, add a copy of this card. Oh, that's counter to the end boss. It duplicates itself, so it doesn't matter if it's consumed. So we should get that, and try and make it cost 0, then we can just spam Spreading Spores. Yeah, let's do that. We're a Spore deck now. Awoken Hollow, Rejuvenate, Cultivate. That's cool. In fact, that might be better than the Spike one, but I've already got 2 of the Spikes ones ready, so I'll leave it for now. Yeah, draw an extra 1 per turn I think might be best. If we're going to make that one free, then drawing an extra 1 per turn might be the best option. Merchant of Steel. Yes, Merchant of Magic next, so we can definitely get it for free. Let's become a weird Spore deck. We are Plague. Gonna move to the Stewards. Heal up. Can I cultivate again? Yes. Oh, okay, so it doesn't increase how many we draw, it just increases how much buffing we give. Well, I could just give it spikes, so it can survive better now. No, let's just stick with Cultivate. I want to see if Cultivating rank 3 increases the draw. Okay, so Spreading Spores is now 1 cost. Spreading Spores is now free. And I'm going to increase the damage of Glimmer to 12. Up from 2. And I'm going to remove some cards, because I need to make sure we get all these cards out as soon as possible. You know what? I like the Imp, but I just don't think it's that useful. No, it is, because it's a meat shield for 1 turn, then it goes away. I may remove some torches, or even maybe some restores. Now we have Spreading Spores, we don't need the restores, which sounds weird. Maybe 1 of each, yeah. 1 torch, and 1 restore I'm going to remove. So now I'm shrinking my deck, because I need to get the spores going as soon as possible. Give the enemy spikes for a random artifact. Ah, the problem is spikes will kill the Animus of Will. That's kind of not what we're going with, though. So, you know what? Yeah, I want the random artifact. The Animus of Will is now going to be useless, though. Didn't get the spores, sadly. You go first. That would be interesting, having the Thorned hollowed here. No, let's put down the Animus of Will just so we can get out the deck. Put down one of you. Give you one of the big heals. And we continue. Probably should have just put down both of the spiky boys, now think about it. Oh, with that revenge? No, because you hit so often. Yeah, that was useless. The spikes just made the Animus of Will worthless here. Okay, gonna Glimmer here. So I can kill him, get some gold. Then I'm gonna add Spreading Spores to you. So now we have 2 copies in here rather than just the one we've just used. Don't need to heal you, I'm just gonna stack up healing on you. Play them. Get out the deck. Oh, look at those thorns! I think one of the artifacts can actually increase the damage of thorns as well, or increase your damage based on how many thorns you have, I'm not too sure. But either way, obviously want that. Lovely. Gonna give you thorns. Yeah, gonna give you thorns. And then Spreading Spore. Spreading Spore. So now it's regen 10 every turn. And I'm gonna do a Glimmer here to heal you up and do some damage. The only problem with Spreading Spores is they don't have that initial heal, whereas the weak one, the Restore, has the initial heal, then the heal over time, so it's activating that regen twice. Ah, you're not going to die here. But we do have the Imp for later. Guess let's do this. Increase the Thorns. They're all super low on health, so if I can just draw the Imp again. Yeah, we're going to take some pyre damage here, I think. Wow, her self-healing because of that Cultivate, making her a great minion to put down the bottom. Yes, there we go. Glimmer! Dink. And then Spreading Spores. Spreading Spores. Spreading Spores. Restore. Look at that. 42 spikes now. And loads of healing per turn. So you're definitely going to kill our champ. Or are you? Nope, the champion wins. I like this build. Probably won't work on the higher tiers though. I feel like this is a very silly build, a very silly way of playing, but it's only going to work on the lower difficulty. I like this though, every time the plant is hit, it's healing itself for 2 essentially. What is the Tempered Talisman? +3 magic power. Oh, that's really good because it increases the power of everything. Well, except for this. It doesn't increase regen, it's all the direct stuff, so restore 2 health will now be restore 5. This is now 15. These are now 5. Actually, that makes those little flares a lot better. So yes, please. Draw +1 each turn. Yes. Or restore 4 health, gain 1 energy, draw 1 next turn. Ooh. Ooh, I don't know. If we make this cost 0, it actually gives us energy. Though we don't really care about that, it's the draw, so no, we should have the Custodian. I just want my deck to be completely filled with the spores and draw as much as possible. You don't attack, so that's good. You don't die to thorn effects. So what do we want? We can remove some cards here. We can heal, upgrade a unit, and get some gold, or remove... I think just remove cards. Just getting everything going as soon as possible is the way forward here. So I think probably remove the 2 Trained Stewards. We're just going to have the hollows on their own. That's a bit weird, isn't it? No, we shouldn't really... remove them because we can just play them and they're gone. I think maybe just removing the torches. They've been really useful though. Maybe removing the restores. But now they heal quite a lot. Oh no. Yeah, Sharpen. Sharpen needs to go. It was not a good card without being upgraded. And we don't need the Wildwood Sap now because that's what the spores are doing. So. Ooh, lose health for some gold. I'm actually going to do this. I think that was worth it because we have a lot of health and we didn't have that much gold. And now I'm going to make some of my restores free. +20 power and consume. That's kind of interesting because it means once we use it, it's not going to be in the fight anymore. But I'll leave that for now. I just want to get another cheap one. Okay, +10. Glimmer is now a really nice area of effect ability. It's nice to have that. And 1 more restore is free of charge. Let's go to the fight with... you. What do you do special? Sweep. Attacks all enemies. Oh, once again, the Animus isn't going to be particularly good because of the low health. Need to upgrade her at some point. Give them extra attack for extra gold. I'm too cowardly at the moment. I'm not good at this game, obviously, so I'm not going to do that. Harvest. Triggers when a unit on this floor dies, gain armor. Oh, so that's going to include you. Extinguish. Oh, so that one gives attack and you gain armor when it dies. That is really nasty, actually. I'm just going to do what I did before and just stack you up. Put you at the back there. Sure, so you're upgrading something. The Animus is going to be useless because it will die to the final boss. I just need more health to be... Well, maybe that wasn't a good idea. Because it would die to the final boss because of the sweep. But this is going to cultivate and increase the health. Yeah, I think that was a misplay. I think that was actually a misplay. I should have waited for the Animus. You are definitely getting to the pyre room. I can't see how on earth I'm going to stop you. Which is the free heal. Okay, you're going to heal friendly units afterwards. That's annoying, but fine. I really want this down, so there we go. So you're now drawing more cards. And no, you're not getting to the final room because of the next floor. So now we should draw loads of cards. Oh, look at that. Lovely. Okay, you're already dying. Gonna stack you again. Actually, I'm gonna give some thorns to you so you can kill some of the lesser ones. Then I'm going to stack up your thorns. Kill the healer so you're more damaged. And I'm just gonna, yep, keep on stacking up thorns. Essentially, what I want eventually is to have enough spores that I can give both of the spiky boys constant regen, so they're both constantly stacking up their thorns throughout the fight. Which I kind of could do now. You're on 5, so if I do that at least twice for you. There we go. Gonna do that. Yeah, 'cause you're getting low on health. And then once again, stacking you. This is working. This is working. Ooh, though you are getting through annoyingly. If I do that, it's going to add armor, so you should go behind. Yes, perfect. Yeah, there was no chance you weren't getting through that, so that's fine. We'll just seriously thorns up this second guy. You do get more points, by the way, if you can kill the enemy boss faster, but I don't care about that right now. Fast forward this. Oh, the enemy had lifesteal for a while. And we very much win here. So you kill the Animus straight away. Again, huge mistake having the Animus here and not on the bottom. Each turn, we're healing for so much. And we just defeated it. These are just boss killers once they're that stacked up. I do like the idea of this. Consume, draw a unit. And it is consumed, but I'm going to leave it. Ooh, draw +2 next turn. It's a huge heal. I don't really want it in the deck until near the end, though. Maybe if we make it cheaper? No. Maybe. It's a heal. It draws you more next time. Yes. Just need to make it cheaper later. Summon, gain 4 energy. Return a random consumed. No. Kind of ignoring the Hellhorn stuff here. Focusing a bit too much on that, but again, I know I'm playing weirdly here, but I'm just having fun with it. Ooh, Hellvent. Sounds weird, but we could Hellvent the Spreading Spore, so we have 2 in our deck straight away. Then we could remove some of the other cards, but over here, we could get artifacts. We can even buy artifacts, so we could potentially get the bonus spike one, so I'm gonna risk it. First of all, the event. Upgrade a unit of extra health. When your pyre kills a unit, restore 5 health. Heartless. Cannot be healed. Oh, no. Yeah, let's go with blood for blood. Now my pyre, when it kills things, will heal. Which I think's good, right? Random artifact. Conserve energy between turns, that's nice. Or your Pyre starts each battle with extra armor. I'm very rarely, if ever, ending turns with energy, so I think... I mean, this would be good for like a combo turn, but I don't think that's going to be particularly useful for us. Thorns! Yes! We got it! There we go! Gnarled Root. Friendly units get +1 attack per stack of spikes. I mean, that's insane, right? Because now, these are going to be relentless. They have multi-strike, and they're going to have attack equal to their spikes value, which is going to be huge because we're healing them and adding spikes because of the spores. Okay, now it's coming together. Hello, Fel. So, Fel here has multi-strike. Fel and her allies will add Scourge cards to your hand and deck. That's kind of annoying, how much we're drawing. We're going to be constantly drawing them. Ah, curses. Okay, so... if the allies are going to be that bad, I need a strong minion at the bottom then to deal with it. Oh, look at that. It costs 2! Not a fan. Okay, if I put you down there, instantly give you spores, then heal you. Oh, look at that attack stat going up. I'm just going to put you at the top just for the extra draw, honestly. The champion is no longer our main unit by far. It's going to be these brutes, especially with that artifact we got. Okay, there's the big heal. That's actually fantastic. So draw 2 more next turn. Is there any point in adding the heal? I mean, it buffs you, but I'd like to get this out of the way, so there we go. Should have put the Animus there. Again, why do I keep doing that? Nope, that was stupid. The Animus should go... though, I don't think Champion's going to be attacked all that much. I don't think it really matters, but it's still... the Animus should be behind her. Always. Look at that, every turn, just buffing himself up. I need to get rid of that, don't I? Yeah, it's 5 damage, I have to, regardless. Draw more per turn. And 1 heal, that's all I can do. Oh no, 2 heals. Yes! Yay for 0 costs. Still need more. Okay, already killing some of the big enemies by himself. Fantastic. By themselves. I can do word. Kind of want to play the imp to get it out of my hand again. Sure. I'll put it here so it dies as well, frees up space. Spreading spores, spreading spores, draw me mores. Move that, put down the hollow to get out of my hand. And let's add some spikes. So what we need to do then is increase the multi-strike of the hollow. I don't think we even need to buff the middle one, because I feel like this bottom one is going to be able to just beat the boss by itself. It's going to be healing every turn by loads. It has really high thorn value. Its attack value is insane because of that. So let's do that. Do that. And I want to draw more. Just slowly attacking those statues. They're just there just to be annoying. I don't really get their purpose. Who knew that plans for the ultimate demon all along? Okay, so final fight. Oh yeah, she's going to die so easily as well, since she has a multi-strike. So she's going to be hitting twice per turn rather than just hitting once with a bit more damage. Which means that thorn effect is going to destroy her. 88 spikes, 103 damage per attack, attacks twice per turn. Love this combo. Just love this combo. I don't think it would work in the higher covenants, but... ooh, we could get another spreading spores. No. I think right now all we need to do is upgrade what we already have and draw more per turn. So, spell upgrade could upgrade a lot of the spells to cost 0. And have focus growth maybe cheaper. Or we can upgrade units and make the Thorned Hollow even more of a brute, attacking even more often. But that's not guaranteed that multi-stroke will be in the merchant. So I think we should go over here for the artifact and the spells. Yeah, I think that's right. Cards and reward packs and unit banners come with a random upgrade. Cool. When you play a spell, spells in your hand that cost less are reduced to 0. Oh, well, suddenly, focus growth is amazing and makes everything else cost 0. Though I still want to... I kind of want to make it cheaper still. Oh, the cultivate one never draws more than 1. I'll just go cultivating 3 because we've gone there now. Look at that health. Explosive. Rejuvenate, deal 20 damage. Oh, wow. So you become a bomb every time you're healed. That would have been good. I would have gone with that, honestly. But let's go full cultivating. And the event is... Pay 25 coins, 10% chance to get an artifact, or health. Go coins for a little while. I'm going to keep going. Apply Daze 3 and Melee Weakness 1 to enemy units on the bottom floor in the first wave of combat. So Daze is they can't do any action, and Melee Weakness is they take more damage. Yeah, sure. Means first turn we're a bit safer. We've deemed you worthy, says the burping demons. So, with that one relic, though, when I cast Focus Growth, it makes everything else free. But we're kind of at the point where we could make almost everything free anyway. So, yeah, that relic was kind of worthless, wasn't it? Maybe the gold was better. It's not going to work with this deck at all. When played, this card is placed on top of your draw pile next turn. That's interesting. So we always have focus growth, which means we're always free of cost. Oh, but that has to go first, though, to do that. And that's rubbish versus the end boss again, so we want to do the spores first. Well, spore, then that. No, I think just making restores free and removing cards is the way to go here. I really do. We just want the combo to get going as soon as possible, and then go from there. Non-boss enemy units restore all health when they move up a floor. Ooh. 400 gold! Ah, but that means we need to stack everything on the bottom floor or on the top floor. Probably the bottom floor. Any effects here? Give multi-strike. Yes. This may be a terrible idea, but 400 gold is insane. Oh, first turn, though. They are weakened. So let's get one of our Thorns boys out. Do that. Do that to draw more. And I guess... Oh, I just thought you're going to be cultivating the Custodian now because it's so low on health. Maybe I should put this here just for a bit of extra damage, just to make sure we break through faster. I just kind of want to get rid of it, honestly, so sure. Yeah, our champion is just not part of this scheme now. So they're dazed 3, so they're not going to be able to do anything until they get to the pyre. So that first wave is getting to the pyre, annoyingly, but after that we should be good to go, I think. Since now we're going to start stacking damage. There we go. Gonna do that just to get the gold. That's gonna do so much damage to our pyre. But now we're fine. Yeah, now we've got going, we're absolutely fine. There is nothing we can do here because they can't attack. That's not going to kill the pyre. No, the pyre's way too strong. The pyre will be fine and it heals at the end, but yeah, I think maybe that isn't a good card to have, a good artifact. Draw more. Aha, now things are free. Ooh, that sounded painful. Yeah, because Thorns doesn't work. That's not... Yeah, Faulty Loader is not a good thing to have. Thankfully, I think the next one is the final boss. So we don't have to live with that for very long. Oof. This is the next fight as the final boss, not this. So that would make everything free. Yeah, okay. That is decent, actually, that artifact. Underestimated that artifact and massively thought that'd be better. Yeah, healing every time sucks, but that's a load of gold we're getting, and there we are, all the spores. You have trample, so when you kill, you deal damage past it, but what I'm going to do is this. Everything's now free of charge. You can burn away. Now you don't have multi-strike, and here are some more thorns. You make horrible noises. Victory, but not a perfect one. Wildwood Tome, quick. Attacks before enemy units. That might be nice. Yeah, that will reduce damage taken by our guy by a lot. Oh yeah, I'm going to grab that, definitely. And once again, nope. Maybe should be grabbing the rage ones because the multi-strike, but I'm not going to. Okay, now. I kind of want more spores again. The reason is, if we have more spores, we can instantly go with the spores straight away and start stacking them. As it is at the moment, if I use spores first, they vanish, but only the copy remains. So Hellvent is cool, and being able to remove 2 cards. That'll be 2 of the Train Stewards, maybe the Torches. Over here, though, we have the Merchant of Steel, and some more gold to get more artifacts. The Merchant of Steel means we can maybe get more multi-strike on the Thorned Hollows to do way more damage with them. Since they're going to be stacking damage. So basically it's consistency versus a chance of really improving our main unit. I am going to risk it. First of all, let's see the trinkets. Friendly units enter with rage. Friendly units gain +2 attack on Slay. So if someone kills something, they get... Okay, I kind of like the Consumed Crown there. And I kind of like the Rage one as well. So they're stronger when they enter. Multi-strike. Yep, well, there we go. Straight away I got what I wanted. So one of these is going to be stronger than the other. So hopefully we get that one as soon as possible. I think I'm going to re-roll this. At the start of turn, add a Vine Grasp, which costs 0 and has perk. Interesting. 7 energy on first turn, that's good. When you summon the second unit during a turn, gain... Okay, so first turn now we have enough energy to play all the minions we get. And I'm just going to purge, though. I'm going to purge some of the stuff. I'm going to purge the torches, at least one of them, and that's all I had enough money for. May as well spend the money we have, so extra health for the Animus. Maybe, you know what, actually, extra attack. They're probably not going to be buffed all that much. Sure. So what I'm going to do is on the top section, we're going to have the Champion and the Animus. On the bottom, we're going to have the really strong one of the Hollowed. In the middle, we'll have everything else. I am nervous now, because this has gone quite well, and now we're fighting the big boy. The first spell card played each turn gets Consume. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, Sentient goes on top. That's the really strong one. Okay, so this one has Consume anyway. Being a bit more methodical here. So annoyingly, that middle one isn't going to attack, but I can kill it with just 2 of these. Otherwise, it'd add one of those curse cards. Let's do that. Let's do this. I'm going to use the Molting Imp to take out that. It'll die next turn, so that's fine. And the Train Student can go here. Okay. Ah, look at the Imp trying. Didn't get any of the spores, though, which is kind of annoying. You summoned a minion, that's cheeky. Wow, Vengeful Shards are expensive. We take 1 damage if we reserve them, and they don't actually purge when we use them by the looks of things. Which is interesting. Okay, I'm going to waste one of the restores now on the weak ones. Just to make sure we get both spreading spores back. You know what? I'm not even going to... Put you there. I'm not even going to use one of these Vengeful Shards. I'm going to focus completely on making that guy stronger. Ow. Yep. Oh, that animation takes forever. Note to self, next time get rid of them because the animation's annoying. Okay, you're both going to die anyway. Big heal. These aren't spells, obviously, so they didn't get free. There we go. Yeah, I can't play the steward anyway, can I? That's annoying. Should have got rid of the steward. Maybe should have put it on the front just so it'd be killed. There we are, and because it's quick, we attack first. Yeah, we take damage from the Vengefuls. We don't really care. We're not going to die to that. I'm fairly confident we're going to win this. I am. There we are, with those at the top, being like a gatekeeper. Oh, good, now I can play the steward. I actually don't mind that one dying. That's how little care I had watching it. I wasn't watching it at all. It's actually a good thing. So now I can play the stewards. That's no longer in the deck. Okay, they're all going to die anyway, so it's fine. And I'm just going to stack up the main one down here. Should have done the restore first, I think, there, but that's fine. Oh, I could have played one of the shards. It's fine. It's fine. Wish this animation was faster. Very annoying. Okay, this time I'll get rid of both. Can do that here just to save you two. And then spores, 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 healing. And yes, I did get rid of Glimmer on purpose, right? Yeah, good. Just sticking with the spores now. I want the whole deck just to be spores. It may have looked like it was unintentional, but I decided just to get rid of everything. Focus growth, I think, was an accident. The rest were on purpose. Two more turns. Then he's going to attack. Let's go to torch. How many cards do I have? Okay, good. Just making sure that I don't have so few cards. I can't draw everything. So, consume this. Then, spores, 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 heal. And hurting you to buff you. Okay, big boss battle. I think I'll win this. You have multi-strike as well, so you're going to take so much damage from the... yeah, the thorns themselves are just going to do so much damage. We take 0. Oh, of course, because we're healing 48 every turn. And that's pretty much it. Yeah, look at that. Just... utter brute. And then we restore the fires of hell. Heaven betrayed us and froze the... well, hell. And we'll do the opposite. Yes, level 5. Okay, so what are the new champions? Okay, so now we can get Bramble Lash. Ooh, wow, that'd have been great with our build. Deal damage to the front enemy unit equal to 10 times the amount of spikes on friendly units. At the end there, it would have been almost like 1,000 damage. Sting spells get extra damage and piercing. I don't know what Sting is. And we have you, the new champion. Oh, we didn't quite get the next level of Hellhorn. So that is that. Let's have a look at our new champion first. There we are. Root Seeds. Apply +2 attack. Draw 1 next turn. That's cool. Almost unlocked one of the other clans. Maybe next time I'll do the little mage here. So that is Monster Train on the easiest setting. And if I play again, of course, I will be playing with the higher difficulty. And that will also unlock some of the DLC stuff, including a new final boss, the Divinity itself. That was loads of fun. I can't believe it worked out so well. I made so many mistakes. I was just looking back at the footage. Oh my god, I am terrible at this. But super fun. Hope you've enjoyed it as well. Hopefully I explained it decently throughout. I know I skipped some things because I was focusing on others. It's very light. If you have enjoyed, then of course, likes, favourites, shares, comments, all that good stuff. Helps out me, helps out the channel, and most importantly, shows that Monster Train is something you'd be interested in seeing more of in the future. Just as one-offs, maybe when I do very fun builds or when I get more of the clans. I know that we have essentially a candle clan of melting people and dragons. But that's in the future. So, thank you so much for watching, have a lovely day, and do take care, and until next time, goodbye.